Business Forum. I'd like to welcome my co-host Ian Birch from the beautiful Brisbane, Australia. Welcome,
Hi everybody. Ian. Good. It's good coming on a Saturday night and having a chat to everybody. And yes, for most people who don't realise how big Australia is, I'm on the east coast of Australia, which is Brisbane, Queensland, and Sharon lives on the other coast. We call it over there, in Perth, which is about 4,000 k's away from us in a straight line. So it's a rather large country, guys, if you don't realise how big Australia is. But we all work together and achieve the same goals, which is fantastic. So I believe we're in for a very good night tonight, Sharon.
Absolutely. I'm so looking forward to all of the updates. It feels like it's been too long.
Yeah.
It's been a month. A month ago we presented the last business forum, and it's just a great joy and a great pleasure to be in this position to share with all of you all of the good news. So we've got a great lineup for you tonight. Won't go through all of our credentials. You can see on the screen. We've been around a little while, Ian. We've been around maybe 5 years or so in this wonderful consumer community that continues to expand and grow. It's just quite incredible.
Oh, yes, I must agree that when we first joined this organisation, it was very, very small, and we had big goals and dreams in front of us. And yes, we've achieved a lot of those now, and there's still more to come. Even though the world's gone a bit topsy-turvy at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, we know that, but we're still here, we're still moving forward. And yes, I think what you're going to hear tonight is be quite exciting, and yeah, you'll understand we're on the right track, definitely.
Absolutely. If we could go to the next slide, please, organiser. And we'll just introduce you to the program for this evening. In part one, we'll be talking about the marketplace of Evorich with a project overview. We're going to hear all the news from all of the project managers, so that's exciting. We've got Ugpay, Smart Portfolio, Cryptounit, Unitex, Global Unitpay, NDE, EvoScent and Evoschool. And part two, Ian, if you want to share what's going to happen in part two.
Yes, part two, we're going to talk more about the business side of it and the tools, and there's a lot happening in the background with websites and new stuff coming out. We'll leave it at that because you'll see some very good, interesting. We'll be moving in that field, so we're modernising ourselves to take advantage of what's coming up in the future. So definitely stick around for that one, guys, because there's some very good tools coming up, and I think you'll be very pleased to see what we've got in front of you. So yes, definitely, we'll be for that.
Beautiful. Next slide, please. And so before we get started with the projects, we just want to remind everybody our mission of the new economic evolution of the world. I mean, this is why we joined. This is why I joined. I remember having that very first meeting with our CEO over in Belarus, and just got, just dropped into my spirit this concept of creating a better world and helping others. And that's really what we're doing. And we've been able to grow and grow and grow and continue to expand. It's not without its challenges though, Ian. We've had a lot of challenges along the way, but we continue to knuckle down and get the work done. What do you think?
Definitely. When you think of it, ladies and gentlemen, I always say that how do you build into a business plan a pandemic, now war, and everything else is going on in the world at the same time? It's just amazing that any business can survive in this turbulent times, but we're holding our head above water, and we're doing extremely well. So yes, exactly like the second part that says global distribution of wealth. We believe that we want to share the wealth around the world, not just have a few people holding all that money. We want to teach people how to do it properly and have the safety and security and helping others prosperity and happiness and realizing their dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have dreams and goals we always want to achieve. I remember thinking when I was a young lad that I want to become a fireman or something like that. And of course, when you go through life, things change, and it sort of gets beaten out of us. We sort of fall into the normal day-to-day routine of going through life. What this company has done for me personally, and I think a lot of other people, is got us dreaming again. It's changing, even though there's a lot of negative stuff going out there, but we have light at the end of the tunnel, and we're all going quickly towards that light, and it's looking quite exciting. So I believe what that mission statement says, that we're here to help people and also realize their dreams. Thank you, Sharon.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. And I just think, you know, sometimes we get in our own way and we just need to like get centered and focus again. You know, what we're focusing on is going to expand. So let's focus on love, peace, security and prosperity, all those good things that we want to manifest into this world. Next slide, please, organizer. Thank you so much. So a little bit about the new economic evolution of the world. If you're here for the very first time, please let us know. We'd love to say hello to you and give you a shout out, where you're calling in from, what country, what city. But in a nutshell, you know, we have a consumer community.
Sharon, sorry for interrupting. So there are some technical hiccups in the Italian room. We need some time to make a pause to fix it.
Okay. Certainly, not a problem. Thank you, Olga, for letting us know. And welcome to all of the other rooms. Of course, we're in the English room tonight, so it's our great pleasure to be your hosts. And, you know, we love that we can be translated into many other languages. And thank you so much to our translators who do an amazing job as well. It's incredible that, you know, we have this far-reaching audience all around the world, from Oman. Hello, Nasa, I see you there. And I see India in the house as well. I believe we've got USA here. Any other countries? Just while we're waiting to get the all clear. The sound is a bit low. Okay, I'm turned up my volume to full. South India, welcome. Lovely to see you. Any other countries represented here tonight? South India as well. Nanda Gopal, Tasmania. G'day. Hi there, Peter. Netherlands, beautiful. Lovely to see you. South India again. We have Malaysia in the house as well. Any other countries? It's lovely to Germany. Hi, Oliver. Hello, Roshan from India. Alina from Latvia. So nice that you could join us. You're always adding so much value. Ramesh Kumar from South India as well. UK, Selvamala. Oh, they're going all so fast now. I missed a few. Albany, Denmark, a couple of others in there. Ian, you might have picked those ones up.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Greece. Oh, hello. Nice to see Greece in the house. It's lovely to have you on the call tonight. Okay. Hello, Oliver. And it's great to be with you. So hopefully we've got our technical issues resolved, and just let us know, Olga, when we're free to carry on going forward. That would be amazing.
Just to show you guys that we are a truly international business. When you see people signing in from all around the world, from different languages, I believe we have about 12 languages amongst our family. I call it family. And yeah, it just shows you that we're spread wide, very far, and bring a lot of good people on board. So it's fantastic. So that's great.
It is amazing, and our projects are, you know, in various countries as well. So we're very diversified in our reach and looking to how, you know, we can expand further. And of course, that's because all of you are participating and co-owners and members of our consumer community, that we're able to do what we do. So without you, we couldn't achieve what we're doing. So thank you to everybody for all the work you're doing in the interim, and you know, all the love that you're sharing and spreading as well. Oh, we've got New York, USA in the house. It's so nice. I think it's very early in the morning in America right now. So it's evening here in Australia, and Ian's like 2 hours past me, so it's 8 p.m. in Perth and 10 p.m. in Brisbane. So let us know what time you are tuning in from where you are in your place as well. We've got more than 101 participants as well in the English room. Well done. It's great to see everybody here supporting the company and supporting the call. Are we ready to go ahead? Olga, can you give us the go ahead, or do we need to keep talking?
Yes, we are ready.
Oh, you're ready. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. It's lovely to have all of the leaders with us as well. I see a lot of the top leaders and the local leaders on the call, and it's wonderful that you are so active and supportive of the community, and you're going and sharing with all of your teams. So a little bit about, our company, that we are a consumer community, and I don't know if everybody really understands the full impact of that, Ian. Like, what's your take on the consumer community?
Well, I guess once you see the new economic division of the world, we're a very unique business model where you can actually, let's say, get in where you fit in. You can become a consumer, entrepreneur, co-owner. It really is up to you. And a consumer, to me, is a person that wants to come on board, loves our product and services, and wants to use them. And we've got a very large amount of those, of course, as you're going to hear tonight. But once again, it's a consumer is someone that just wants to sit back and watch and learn and take advantage of what we've got. And but what we find them, actually, a lot of people then move up to entrepreneur because they understand what our model is all about. And of course, we're all co-owners as well, which makes it a very unique model out there. When you talk to other companies out there, they don't understand who we are, what we are, because our business model is so different to anybody else. And it's a fair model because, once again, it's your choice where you want to sit in the company and take advantage of whatever you wish and whatever your reasons, whatever your dreams and goals are. Anywhere here, you can sit in and do, well, I believe you can do quite well. What do you think about that, Sharon?
Yeah, absolutely. And the entrepreneur, MLCI, the multi-level crowd investing, is an amazing opportunity and really is pioneering a brand new industry. I'm sure our leaders know this, but for all those that are new on the call, this is something quite unique and quite different, and we are pioneering this industry. It can be a bumpy road at times, but we're in for the long haul. It's not for the faint-hearted, and we do realize that it's going to take some intestinal fortitude, so to speak, to overcome some of those obstacles and continue on as progressive people. I love that our CEO often talks about, we are progressive people and we are getting better and better. So with that, let's go on to the next slide, if we may, and talk a little bit about our new ecosystem. So a lot of what we have tonight on the call, we'll cover some of the projects, but there are other projects that there's just so many, we can't list them all. In the past, it's taken 6 hours to get through them all. So we're just kind of focused on the most important ones that are needing our full attention at the moment. And we'll hear more about those coming up. But Ian, did you want to share a little bit about our ecosystem?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, when you look at Evorich is a marketing company, but it's a very unique model because these companies you see around Evorich there, we're actually co-owners in that. So we have a vested interest in promoting those companies to the rest of the world. That way it's a win-win for the companies that we're promoting and for ourselves as well. So this is why we are so unique. And that's why a lot of people have been attracted to this company now, because they can see it's got its foot in the old-fashioned world and in the modern world together. And you can hear a lot about that tonight, how the amalgamation of all those businesses coming together is making it a very strong and vibrant business model out there. And because of the turbulence of today, I think we're a rising star that's going to be standing out there amongst all the other top companies in the world as something very unique indeed. Sharon.
Beautiful. Next slide, please. So we'll carry on. We've got a few slides before we get to our project managers. So just very, very quickly, for those of you who are not aware, our numbers, we have more than 750,000 active partners worldwide. And as Ian said, we speak 12 languages and more than 1.7 million registered users. And our headquarters currently in the USA. And we'll just continue on and quickly flick through these slides since we've taken up a little bit of time with the technical issue, so not to belabor. Next slide, please. And of course, we have our Evorich marketplace, and this is the new buzzword in our community. We've got the business unit control panel with the API and the marketing plan, but there's a couple of really interesting things that are developing as well. We have the corporate website, and we've got our landing pages. We have our personal account as well as a mobile app. So it really is, life in the fast lane. We can quickly connect on our mobile phones. We can share the business quite quickly, and things are unfolding really, really lovely. But we're going to hear more about that in the future. Next slide, please. So Ian, do you want to add a little bit of value on the marketplace?
Yes, the marketplace, guys, is changing dramatically. There's going to be new websites come out. As you can see, we're modernising it all to keep up with what's happening in the world today. New, fresh, clean sites. We've had the privilege of looking at some of these, and I'm very, very impressed where we're heading with this. And this is just one of the examples. Next slide, please. Once again, there's going to be great tools and sets for promotions and administration. It's going to make it a lot easier for us to understand the organisation and how we can fit in there. But once again, I like the colours. They're clean, not cluttered, and it's going to be a great site for us to work as a tool as well. Next slide, please. Once again, because the world's going down the world of even working on the phone, and your phone's now becoming a mini computer, you're going to have full access to everything that we have on your phone. You'll be able to show people it, you'll be able to flick through things and do everything basically on the phone. The old laptops will still be used for certain things, but really your phone's going to be the main portal for everything you've got out there. So it's exciting times. And a lot of like Apple coming on board and things like that. So yes, it's modernising real quick to keep up there, because unfortunately in a lot of countries people can't afford computers, but they've got a phone, and this is going to be the main tool for them. So I'm very pleased to see this coming through right now. Next slide, please. Oh, huge bag. Would you like to introduce Sharon?
Absolutely. So how exciting, you know, we've had some milestones achieved in our Ugpay group, and it's my great pleasure to introduce our project speaker for this opportunity. So if we could have the next slide, please, and we'll introduce our speaker for tonight is Ivan Poluyanchik. Ivan is a lovely gentleman who's very involved, very dedicated to the business. He's very active in the community, very much a blockchain enthusiast and developing in that particular area of the company. And you can see like he has a lot of credentials as well as a person, as a speaker, as a business coach, as well as you know, being a master pro. So it's my great pleasure now to introduce Ivan. Ivan, if you're there, I will pass the floor to you.
Hello, everyone. Please give me some feedback whether you can hear me and see me.
Yes, perfect. Go ahead. Absolutely. All good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, well done. Then I guess let's save our time, because after all, time is money. And let's go to the next slide right away. I think many of you know me already. And by the way, you, dear host, presented me very well too and introduced me. And now I will tell you about the backbone of our business, which is the Ugpay Group AG. This company is a Swiss company, which is the issuer, holder, and seller of digital tokenized shares of WCRU. And this company encompasses, well, just imagine that you wear clothes, you drive a car, you go and buy food products in supermarkets, you use the services of various agencies or institutions like health institutions and educational institutions. In other words, there are lots of businesses around us to which we pay money. And all of those businesses can be brought together under one umbrella into one ecosystem. And through digital tokenized shares, WCRU, our company brings together all of our businesses into one ecosystem. In other words, all the cash flows, all the businesses, all those things that you will learn and hear about after me, different companies, they are all united by just one investment instrument, which is a digitalized, digital tokenized share, WCRU. And that share was successfully registered with the US Securities and Exchange Commission. It's Reg D, but we see, unfortunately, that the world is changing. And it's changing pretty much drastically, especially in the financial sector. And you see there are a lot of crises around the world. And the company made a decision that temporarily the sale of tokens will be suspended. Why? Because we need to wait for the most opportune, most favorite moment, and also to take time to identify the most friendly jurisdiction to bring this share to the open market. Because originally we planned to have it listed on an American exchange, because after all, the United States is the heart of the financial world. Well, used to be, and I hope will still continue being so. But, you know, there are lots of sanctions imposed right now, like different shocks that the world is experiencing right now. And since our company has clientele from across the entire world, we simply cannot afford people being limited in their rights and opportunities. It wouldn't be fair, especially in light of our mission, which is the new economic evolution of the world, which envisages equality. And if you agree with me, give me a 5 in the chat. And the company is not abandoning its plans, its objectives, but because of the current situation, the company simply had to suspend the sale of WCRU tokens in order to find the best jurisdiction for registering and listing this particular digital share, to bring it into the open market and for people, for holders to be able to take or make full use of the benefits that this asset provides. You can sell it, you can exchange it, you can receive dividends. And do you think it would be great, right, if every user of our ecosystem would be receiving dividends from the profits of all the businesses in the ecosystem, and if those dividends were enough to meet our daily needs? And I think it would be a great idea, and I think you agree with me. And if you do, give me a plus in the chat, please. But in order to make it all legal, and the laws are changing rapidly nowadays, what was relevant yesterday is not allowed today, or the other way around. Therefore, the company simply needs more time to do its due diligence, market research, and for the economic turbulence to settle down, to better see its way. And all the tokens that were supposed to unfreeze according to the international laws cannot be exchanged right now. So digital shares should always be, let me rephrase it, operations, transactions with any digital assets, or assets like traditional assets like real estate and stocks, they should be conducted by a verified user. So the regulator should be able to see who sold what for how much, in order to make sure that the rights of all the market players are protected. And in view of that, the company has suspended temporarily the unfreezing, but it will be resumed right after the company finds a proper jurisdiction for listing its tokens. Right now, there are several platforms under consideration, and you know that we are in cooperation with the STO CAP, which is the place for listing Bobcoin. For the sale of Bobcoin, probably we will be there as well. But again, the bottom line here is that the company is not abandoning its idea of creating a global investment portfolio, which will be represented by one security token, which will include or be comprised of the shares of the companies that are part of that portfolio. And currently, the company has issued, up to date, the company has issued 80 billion such tokens. 25 of them are held by people already. And the balance, the remaining number, will have to be allocated across legal entities, institutional investors, businesses, for them to be able to participate in our ecosystem. There were a total of 3 stages, and you can check it up on the website. The entire issue, or the total number issued, is reflected on the blockchain. Currently, the owners, the holders of those digital shares can receive passive income in the form of a reward for staking their tokens, and they can receive UNTB utility tokens that you will hear more about today. And you can easily go and sell that token on the exchange and then, well, cash it out, you know, convert it into fiat and then go and buy what you want. Of course, the money is not big right now because UNTB doesn't have a big price right now, but it works. In other words, you can receive passive income if you own WCRUs. And if you haven't yet claimed your UNTBs, you don't know how to, go to your uplines leaders, check video tutorials on the website, in the back office, in the chats. You will receive all the necessary assistance to understand how to claim your passive income from this digital asset. And I'm more than sure that sometime down the road, maybe in 3-5 years, the company will surely fully implement the entire idea. When back in 2016, I met this company, I came to learn how to invest. I came to the Academy of a Private Investor. And back then, there was no ideas expressed about what is to come. But since that time, I realized how much the company had done, and I realized how much the company is yet to do. And currently, the company is building something incredible, something that in the near future will be in everyone's eyes and ears. Nobody knew, I guess, about Apple in 1976, the year of its foundation, but everybody started talking about it after it released its first smartphone. And we're going to give something to the world that everyone will be talking about. We've already done our first steps, and we're not going to stop there. And guys, if you have any questions related to the security token, please go to your leaders, your uplines. We have lots of dedicated groups in social media, Telegram and Facebook. We have a website, back office, where you can learn more information about the benefits that this token offers. But currently, the sales have been suspended and the unfreezing has been suspended as well. And if you want to become an owner of or a co-owner of the global investment portfolio, just be patient and save money. Well, this is it. As far as this particular topic is concerned, and I have yet another topic because I wanted to give some updates on the smart portfolio, and I wanted to ask our co-host, should I start right away? Or would you like to say a few words first?
Absolutely. You're on a roll. I would say just keep going. Well done.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you. Then I will continue and we will save some time. Well, we've discussed the global investment portfolio, and now let's talk about our specific products and projects. You will learn more about them down the line, and I will tell you about the project that I'm personally responsible for. So a smart portfolio is a service that allows you to create a balanced cryptocurrency portfolio on the exchanges Binance and Huobi. Let me stress it right away that this instrument does not promise you any passive income. It does not yield profit here and now. It's just an instrument that allows anyone to build their own effective, proper cryptocurrency portfolio on an exchange account. And I think that many people heard about the UST token and Luna coin. If you heard about the rapid decline or depreciation of those two coins, if you heard about it, give me a plus in the chat, because I'm sure that everyone that knows at least something about the cryptocurrency market must have heard about it. Yes, I see lots of pluses. And I think many people were concerned with this story, maybe became apprehensive, because I know people who lost money by having invested into this token. Why? Because it was one of the top tokens, because it was one of the top 10 coins on CoinMarketCap, and literally in 1-2 days, its value was reduced to zero. And I, as an owner, holder of a smart portfolio, was calm. Why? Because I knew that my crypto portfolio consisted of the 50 most of the biggest tokens in the current cryptocurrency market, tokens of the biggest projects in the cryptocurrency market: Bitcoin, Ethereum, the Binance token, and many other tokens like Cardano, Solana, Luna too. And when one of the tokens sharply depreciates, my portfolio practically is not affected. And this particular situation should be a good sign to the holders of this portfolio, or a proof that people who allocated their assets in a balanced way saved money, but those who did not diversified their investments and invested all the money into one instrument, they took huge risks. Whereas I minimized my risks by allocating my money across the biggest projects out there. And the Luna's place was taken by some other coin. And I know for sure that on my exchange account, I have right now 50 most significant coins in the market. Let's go to the next slide, please, and see how you should be using this instrument correctly. Now, on this slide, you can see the capitalization of the cryptocurrency market, how the market developed since 2014 until 2018. And you might have noticed that at the beginning, you see no, let's say, boosts, rapid growths. And it's not exactly the case, because if you zoom in, you will see rapid increases. And I really regret not knowing about the cryptocurrency market back then, when crypto was ridiculously inexpensive. And during that period, the leader in the market was Bitcoin. There were other famous coins like Ethereum and others, but most of those coins right now do not exist anymore. And many of them, if exist, do not occupy leading positions. And back then, nobody could have predicted what specific cryptocurrency or token would be the coolest one, the most in demand, and so on. But those who invested in crypto, in the cryptocurrency market in late 2017, when you see there was a spike, those people made quite a lot of money. And it was the cryptocurrency hype when people started investing in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin went as high as $20,000. From 1,000, it went all the way up to 20,000. And many crypto coins became more expensive too. Now, the next slide, please. And this is the same market, cryptocurrency markets, but from 2017 to 2022. And I wanted you guys to see similarities here, that those two charts are similar in a way, that they have something in common. They have like a streak, like a time interval where there weren't many movements in the market. And then later, at the end of the interval, there is a rapid movement upwards. And that's how it works. There is a period of building up, and then growth happens. From 2017, I started investing into the cryptocurrency market. I realized that sooner or later, there would be this spike going to this fabled new level. And I accumulated cryptocurrency all that time. I bought at different prices. I bought Bitcoin at 20,000, at 3,500. It went up and down, and I didn't really care what the price was. What I cared about is how much money I had and how much crypto I can buy. And the cheaper the crypto cost, the more I bought and accumulated. And then when the year 2021 came, you see that in 2021, the market grew significantly. And it was the moment that I've been waiting for. And I became financially free, financially independent, to be more precise. And now I can allow myself not to work because I took courses at the academy. I learned how to invest. I knew that I had to accumulate, put aside 10%, not to take huge risks, to diversify. In other words, to apply all the rules that I've been taught. And in early 2021, I found a wonderful instrument, which is called Smart Portfolio, and it addressed one of the main tasks for me. Currently in the world, there are lots of different tokens and cryptocurrencies appearing every day. And it is very difficult to find the one, the cryptocurrency that can develop rapidly, strongly, and make people rich. And the Smart Portfolio addressed that particular task. That was my concern, which is to choose the best cryptocurrency portfolio, the optimum cryptocurrency portfolio. Let's go to the next slide. Yes, and this is what is in store for us in the future. So why we can expect this to happen? Because it already happened in the past on numerous occasions. If you analyze S&P 500 index or the chart of a major company, in the long run, you will see that the chart is more or less the same. The picture is the same. There is an accumulation period, up and down, and then a rapid jump to the next level. And we'll understand that the world has changed, and the blockchain will claim a very important place in that world. However, blockchain will be expensive when practically every human being on this planet will have a cryptocurrency wallet. And when that time comes, well, for example, all of your neighbors and friends have the internet and smartphone, but they didn't have them before, in the past. So in the next 3-5 years, each of your friends, acquaintances, neighbors, and relatives will have a cryptocurrency wallet. Some of them will be mining cryptocurrencies. Some of them will be creating cryptocurrencies. And when that time comes, we will go to the next level. And I know for sure that in 2026, on my exchange, Huobi, I will have top 50 coins. Why they're going to be the best coins? Because the Smart Portfolio service analyzes the market and chooses the best coins there are. And it saves me time that I can spend elsewhere on more important things, like preparing information for you guys, delivering value about the cryptocurrency industry, attracting new partners, building my own business, family, etc., etc. So Smart Portfolio allows us to solve one of the main tasks, which is to reliably create a cryptocurrency portfolio, balanced cryptocurrency portfolio, accumulate cryptocurrencies on the exchanges Binance or Huobi, and when the market grows, you can take quite a handsome profit, super profit, and especially now when the cryptocurrencies and the stocks are at the minimum levels over the last several years, in some cases 5 or 10 years. It is my strong suggestion you should start investing in the cryptocurrency sector. And one of the options that our company offers is the smart portfolio service that will allow you to avoid risks of, finding yourself in a scam project or in a situation that happened with Luna token. Diversification in investing is the key. Basically, it's one of the most important ways of protecting your capital. Your money will be protected if that money is allocated across different tokens, across different instruments. And Smart Portfolio, by the way, solves that tasks in the most effective way. Okay, I guess this is it from me, guys. And if you liked my, by the way, one more thing. Thanks for bringing up this slide. This is the performance of the Smart Portfolio over a given period of time. So if you invest in Bitcoin alone, for example, if you had invested from the 1st of March 2020 to the 20th of March 2021, you would have made plus 578% of ROI, return on investment. If you invested in all the coins bit by bit, you would have made 608%. In other words, the overall cryptocurrency market grew a little bit higher than Bitcoin alone. Whereas the Smart Portfolio with the index 30, index 50, or index 100 showed way better performance than investing into Bitcoin alone. Of course, you will have Bitcoin as part of your cryptocurrency portfolio, but Smart Portfolio, in addition to Bitcoin, takes other top coins, and you can see, depending on the index, what kind of return investment you can get. And you can see that people that invested into that instrument over that given time earned more than people who invested simply in Bitcoin alone. Because Bitcoin went up and down, then it went up and down, and I showed it to you on the chart. And all you have to do is just wait when the cryptocurrency market goes back to or grows to the values of your liking. Let's go to the next slide. I think it should be the last one. Yes, it is. Thank you very much for attention. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. And I would like to wish all of you to be happy, healthy, and to have peaceful sky over your heads, and for all of you to be able to invest into cryptocurrency, stock markets, and use the products of the Evorich ecosystem, because it's going to increase the value of the WCRU token. It will increase the value of our company altogether, and it will push us forward towards the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world. So please go to your leaders. They will refer you to our websites, social media, video tutorials. We have, I think, 20 free webinars recordings for you to familiarize with this product better. So good luck, guys. And I'd like to pass the floor back to our speakers.
Well, thank you very much, Ivan. Fantastic. Yeah, Sharon, I was just thinking as Ivan was talking there that, 3-4 years ago, I would have understood what a word he would have said. But because the education, the education's really got me, I understand. And like Ivan said, there's so many times, it's all about risk management. So ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to lower the risk of your investments, hook into Ivan's Zooms and webinars, because, he's done all right and he's pretty good. And once again, it's all about learning to cut the risks down. As you know, it's been very volatile, the market lately. And that was a perfect slide at the end there, how the company's really looking after us in a lot of ways by having these experts in the area to teach us to just safeguard us against, the up and downs of the marketplace. So yes, I've learned a lot, Sharon, I really have. And like I said, I understood what he was talking about, which is fantastic.
Absolutely. Not bad for a tradie.
Oh, that's
So Ivan says that this is like a discount period for all those crypto enthusiasts.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a great time to buy. Totally. It's definitely a buyer's market. So if you're following the 8 rules of the private investor, if you've taken the courses from the Academy of the Private Investor, you would know that, you can follow, set a financial plan and follow that. And now is a good time to do that. And if you're not paying yourself first, then, you're not valuing yourself. And always put yourself first in your financial plan, and then you've got plenty to look after and help others, is what I've learned. Over the years, I've made a lot of money and spent a lot of money, but until sort of getting that education from the Academy of the Private Investor, I've actually learned to be a professional investor, which is amazing. For me, I'm just so amazed that I've been able to do it too, Ian.
Oh, yes. Education is so important.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you can teach us, you can teach anybody, right? So we're all in this together, and we can definitely lift one another up and help one another in this area. But let's move along to our next slide. We've got another speaker coming up and talking about the Cryptounit program. And this is just, continually amazing me. They're coming along in leaps and bounds, and the work that our wonderful leader Armand Mouniacs is doing in this area is incredible to watch. And following him on Twitter and on Telegram, there's just something new every day. It's so exciting. But I'll pass to you, Ian, to introduce our next speaker. If we could have the next slide, please.
Emanuele. Yes, I've had the privilege of seeing Emanuele on the stage. I actually like the way he does his presentations, because he's quite, his body language and his humor is very good. And I like that kind of thing, because, it's a serious business, but Emanuele Baroni seems to put a little fun into it and gets us smiling and thinking about things the right way. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to hand you over to Emanuele, and over to you, Emanuele. Are you there, mate?
Hello, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me well. So please share your feedback if everything is fine.
Yeah, all good. Go ahead.
Asking this question because we have some heavy rains here in Italy and my internet is quite poor. Hopefully you can hear me. I will try to be quick to present my part. So without further ado and my merits, let's move on to the topic, to the subject matter, that is Cryptounit blockchain. And let's have a look at the developments and the progress over the time and what is happening right now. They complain that there is no interpretation, but actually, no, people say that everything is fine and you can hear us. Well, this is the Cryptounit blockchain. This is a secure and scalable blockchain based on EOS. And those people who use our system, we offer almost 0% transaction fee, and it has the highest throughput of transactions processing. And we can launch staking programs on our blockchain. This is another advantage of Cryptounit blockchain. In addition to that, our blockchain is now fully decentralized. Next slide, please. And here you see the tokens of Cryptounit blockchain. They are our Cryptounit blockchain tokens, World CIU, Cryptounit or CIU for short, and UNTB USDU. So Ivan, before me, spoke about our tokens. He explained why temporarily the sales have been suspended, but here you see the objectives of issuance: 35 billion world CIU tokens and 35 billion CIU tokens. It was our first token, and by exchanging CIU tokens into world CIU tokens, people are holders of both. So world CIU token is a digital share. CIU token is a utility token, the token that is used to buy and sell or exchange. And of course, there are some other utility tokens such as UNTB and a stablecoin USDU. And I know that we are all waiting for the prices of our tokens to skyrocket, but you understand that now we all face challenges. You know what is going on around the globe, the political crisis around the globe, but we are struggling, we are fighting to find those solutions to work and continue our efficient work together. And you remember what Ivan said: to address this challenge, we need to be patient, as it may take us 1-2 months or even 1 year or even more, but eventually the solution will be invented that will satisfy everyone and will help achieve our goals. So we have UNTB and stablecoin USDU. So these are Cryptounit blockchain tokens. And let's move on. Next slide. And here you see all the information about our CIU token on one page. So for your convenience, we collected all the information and data on one platform. And here you may find the data about the specifications and the link to the official website where you may keep track of our CIU token. There are regular updates and even more. And let's discuss the listing of unit token on the local trade exchange. So I will read out what this slide suggests, as this is very important. So maybe in your smartphone, if you watch this Zoom session by using a smartphone, it will be not easy for you to read it. So there is now a UNTB USDT trading pair on local trade exchange, which is available, and the listing of Cryptounit's token of blockchain utility token on the local trade. And it will be now possible to conduct trading operations, sell and buy the token. And in the first day of trading, the trading volume reached $150,000 with over 45 million UNTB tokens. As of the 17th of May, the value of UNTB is 0.003 USDT. UNTB is a technical token of the Cryptounit blockchain. Token is needed to get access CPU plus net blockchain resources and have the ability to perform transactions, purchase RAM memory to store data on Cryptounit blockchain, it can be used as a resource token for the gaming industry and to issue new coins and tokens. And it is used to reward top 21 validators. So you need these tokens to start your own tokenomics if you want to issue your own token. So this specification, in total, there are 8,123,000,000 UNTB tokens. The issue will end in March 2030. The minimum value is 4 decimal. And UNTB network coin in free circulation, and the minimum value is 4 decimal places, 0.0001. And the current price is 0.003. And those people who by any reason, because of any reason, can afford to accumulate, I would recommend to keep these tokens because it will be money generating token in future. So UNTB network coin is in free circulation and can move seamlessly between accounts, and UNTB is mined conditionally for free. So now let's talk about Cryptounit blockchain decentralization. Next slide, please. Well, the most important thing I'd like to tell you is that in addition to having a block, hopefully you can hear me because my internet is really patchy, and you know that thanks to so I'm moving on. The current situation is as follows. Now, firstly, the previous slide, because the internet prevented me from explaining this slide. So we are on different exchanges, Unitex, local trade index, LBank. So this is where you can trade in CIU. And many people ask whether there are some limits, restrictions. No, we are already decentralized and we may exchange the number of tokens we wish. Of course, my advice is the following. Please remember that our tokens are not speculation tokens. They are investment tokens. They are the core of issue of the core of our mission called NEW Economic Evolution of the World. And this is a great opportunity for those people who will join this program, this project. And we want millions of people around the world know about our project, and we want these new people to be able to enter exchanges and buy our tokens so that in a balanced way, this number of tokens will be distributed among the users. The more companies, hundreds of companies, join our community, the closer we get to the full implementation of our mission called NEW. Next slide, please. And let's have a look at where the nodes of our decentralized blockchain. You see that there are 4 nodes in Canada, 4 in Singapore, 4 in Australia, 4 in Germany, 4 in Italy, And in Italy, there are another 3 nodes that act as the archive nodes. And in addition to that, in Italy, there is the 4th tier server, and this is the distribution of our blockchain as of today. And as Ivan said, the more people we have, the more significant our blockchain will be. And this is quite an expensive and complicated project, but every month our blockchain will get better and better, more secure and more interesting for new users. Hopefully you got all this right, and I pass over to our hosts. Thank you very much for your attention.
Well, thank you,
so
Emanuele.
much.
Thank you. Yes, decentralized, guys. Think about that.
Oh,
Wow.
let's celebrate. Woohoo. I'm so excited that we finally got there. And that's another milestone we've achieved, Ian, which is fantastic.
I agree.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, a
Moving
great
forward
report. So
slowly.
hopefully you got some value. Please put some love and feedback in the chat for our wonderful Emanuele Baroni and all our speakers tonight, who continue to bring us good news. So let's move on to the next slide to introduce our very next speaker. And talking about Unitex tonight, it's lovely to have a representative on to give us a bit of an update on Unitex. So let's go to the next slide and introduce our speaker. Over to you, Ian.
Yes, Boris. Well, I haven't met Boris personally myself, but yeah, as you can see, he's the head of sales department for Unitex, and really, I'd just like to hand you over to Boris. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I started talking in English, but then I was told that the English room is a different room. So let me tell you about Unitex, okay? So first of all, I wanted to confirm or join the words of Emanuele Baroni, the previous speaker, that it's not the easiest of times, but if we cooperate, if we stick together, then we can pass through those difficult times together. And if we want quick changes, well, we should be realistic. Changes take time. Sometimes it can take a year or two when we're back in a stable situation. But again, if we stick together, if we cooperate, put some real effort, then it might take less time. Well, Unitex. Unitex is a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. What it means is that here we are adhering to all the regulators' rules. We are absolutely in white jurisdiction. We're transparent. All the inspectors, auditors can go to us and check everything. All the books, all the crypto that goes through us is clean crypto. And you know that cryptocurrency today is a very risky business because there are quite a lot of non-centralized exchanges where regulators cannot see the origin of the crypto, the purpose of the crypto, where it comes from, where it goes to. On Unitex, it's a completely different story. Everything is checked. The origin of the money, the destination of the money, all the documents are requested all the time. So if you're a client, if you're a stockholder, well, it's a very safe place for you. It's registered in Tallinn, Estonia. It's again a very legal field, clean jurisdiction. Let us tell you about the recent updates on Unitex. Finally, we have our own IT department. This is what we've been striving for quite some time. Before that, we used outsourced services. Now we have our own team here in the office, and together with them, we hope to be able to improve the interface to make sure that the entire trading experience for our clients is as smooth as possible, as user-friendly as possible, and as quick as possible, which is most important. Also, we created Unitex sales department, which I am the head of, and now we are listing tokens. And the main task here is to increase the supply of trading pairs on our exchange in order to make sure that people have more interesting trading options. We have a new landing page, both for desktop computers and mobile versions. So please check it out if you haven't yet done so. A very simple interface. We've had quite a lot new currency pairs. Now we have UNTB USDT pair and CRU USDT. It will be quite an interesting thing, especially taking into account that UNTB is listed on other exchanges, which opens an arbitrage possibilities for you if you're experienced users. And also for newcomers as well, we have Bob coin listed too. Unitex has also reduced commissions. Please take advantage of that. This is quite a unique opportunity. Also, we have new adaptive design for mobile devices, and also we slightly improved our platform. Well, as for if some of you know what kind of token, if you know a token that can be listed on Unitex, please use the link on the website where you can get 300 USDTs as a reward if you give us the direct contact details of the token, and then if the token gets listed on the exchange. So only direct contact is what matters. So let's go to the next slide, please. So what kind of changes we are expecting in the next couple of months? So the first priority for us is renewing our license. Let me tell you that crypto market and crypto exchanges now experience some very difficult times. Governments of the world now receive that the risks are very high, especially in the case of non-centralized exchanges, and they make regulations stricter for exchanges. So for us, the priority is to preserve our license. Our lawyers, legal department is working almost 24/7 to keep the license and renew it. So this is our main focus right now. Also, we're going to have new pairs, again, for better choices for our users. We'll have the integration with Solana blockchain, and also we'll have more adapted, improved design, because now we have, as I said, our own IT department. We will try to improve our functionalities, our design, in order to make user experience better. Liquidity provision engine, another thing that takes time, but we will surely have it eventually. And then the integration with global unit pay. The payment system, as you know, this is the time when we can say, let's work together, let's explore options, how we can help each other. In addition to the integration with the payment system, we had an agreement with Global Unit Pay that they would help us list new tokens, and we're going to use that as an opportunity to work together. Probably Aidan, who will be talking after me, will tell you more about it. Let's go to the next slide, please. Well, last but not least, before I pass on the floor to Aidan, let me tell you about the token that we've listed on our Unitex exchange, Bob Coin. Very interesting utility service token that is all about renewable sources of energy. So Bob has a mission of, he took the taxi market in Africa and decided to enable people to buy electro bikes using, the scheme when people can pay for them in future. So if people who cannot invest in such assets right away, they can do it through Bob's scheme. So Bob's tokens are backed by the assets, and the entire value of the token is that it is all about promoting the renewable sources of energy, clean energy. The company is really incredible, really interesting. And well, you can find more information on the website Bob Echo. So there is a pair, Bob USDT, pair on our exchange. Well, Bob is listed on many other exchanges. Again, very good arbitrage opportunities. So make the best use of it, guys. We're doing everything for you. We will be working day and night. And hopefully next time we'll have more interesting news for you. So I would like to give the floor back to the next speaker. Probably it's you, Aidan. Thank you very much for your attention, and bye-bye.
Very good. Unitex, I actually like a Unitex. I find it very easy to use, and now it's I call it maturing. It's more and more coming on all the time, and it's just getting better and better for us all, which is fantastic. Do you use it much yourself, Sharon? Or?
I do. I find it really easy to use in comparison to other exchanges. You know, I've tried quite a few different ones, and Unitex is really quite friendly, and it's become my very favorite one. So I'm grateful there are a lot more opportunities on there, and that we are continuing to grow. I love the fact that we're collaborating with other departments as well. I'm really looking forward to hear from our next speaker, and I'll hand over to you, Ian, to introduce our next speaker.
Right. Next slide, please, guys. Aidan Ward. Aidan and I actually work quite well together here in Australia. We're very fortunate that Aidan actually lives in Brisbane, and he's a great asset for us to come along to the meetings that we have here, excuse me, the public meetings we have here, because he gives us an insight on what's happening in the company and so forth. And he's very good. He's very passionate, very vibrant, and yes, he's got a lot of good knowledge about the company too. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand you over to Aidan Ward. Thank you.
No, thank you, Ian, and thank you, Boris, as well. What a fantastic debut. Everyone, it's go and put 10s in the chat if you think that Boris's debut on this business forum platform has been absolutely astounding. Absolutely fantastic. It's good that you know, Boris and Unitex and Global Unipay are actually linking together finally after 16 full months. We're actually getting through our partnership. Next slide, please. Now, I want to just go and make some clarity with these slides, is that these are update from the 16th of May. So I'll go on through a little bit of a recap. Of course, there have been a couple of announcements that have been made in the last fortnight, you know, which I'll go and talk about you know, throughout these next 10 minutes. So what happened during the last 30 days? Well, I can tell you that Global Unipay traveled down to Melbourne with a number of leaders here in the Asia Pacific, well, in Australia, to go and wake up our Melbourne community. And we had a very positive response where there was 100 partners who rocked up with their laptops, with their questions, and were able to go and verify and set up new accounts. So that's always fantastic. We're looking to go and do more of those events in the not too distant future. IBAN development. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you're probably well aware, in November last year, unfortunately, we had to go and close down our IBANs, and we weren't able to go and provide that service. I won't disclose as to the full reasons, but we've been unable to go and issue out the SEPA and SWIFT IBANs for individuals and businesses since then. And we're working very, very closely. Valentin is doing an amazing job currently to go and work with the next IBAN provider so that we can get that service reinstated. Now, everybody, gold cards. Who's excited for the gold cards? Can I go and get some pluses in the chat if you are looking forward to the gold cards? Yep, Alina, I know that you'd be the first one. Fantastic. Now, as you're well aware, the gold cards are the next ones to actually go and come out. But what you might not be aware of is that we now have the physical cards in our possession, and we're just waiting on the final stages to go and integrate them with all the back end operation. So we're looking to go and have a launch very, very soon. You know, it could be days, it could be a few weeks, but of course that comes with the marketing opportunity that goes and provides a a small commission for those who are in your Evorich downline when they make a purchase of their gold card. So there'll be more news to go and come when the launch goes and happens. Next slide, please. I would also like to go and say before it goes and escapes my mind is that, ladies and gentlemen, who here is outside of, say, Australia, Canada, and the UK? There should be a whole bunch of us, right? So in the past, you've only been able to go and use your passport to actually ID yourself and verify within Global Unipay. Well, that's all been solved, because now you can go and use your nation's identity card, and every nation does go and have one as a primary, I suppose, proof of identification for the KYC process, which should go and mean that India, that America, that all these countries that have had struggles in the past shouldn't any longer. So let's go and get some big pluses in the chat if you think that that is amazing, because this is a huge, huge, huge development. Lovely. Morton, you are on fire tonight. Love it. Awesome. Now, for the forecast for the next 30 days, because I only have a short amount of time when it comes to these, and I'd like to go and get to the next speaker as quick as possible. But the gold cards, like I said, should be coming out within the next, well, it could be days, it could be weeks, as I mentioned. Apple Pay has been launched now. When these slides were created, Apple Pay was scheduled to go and be a week, but of course that happened a little bit faster. So I'd rather go and add some clarity. So you can go and integrate your Apple Pay with your Global Unipay card, and you can actually use that anywhere within the world, as Apple Pay and Google Pay are also global point of sales. So they're accepted in most countries all across the globe, which is amazing. Yes, fantastic. I'm loving seeing this reaction. I'm so loving this. And of course, we're looking to go and do our monthly update meeting, similar to this one that I'm doing now, but a little bit more in depth. So if you are available on the 2nd of June, please, I think it will be 1 o'clock Central European time, then we would love to go and have you join us so that we can go a little bit in depth and keep you up to date as to what's already happened and what's going to go and happen in the not too distant future. That wraps up for me for another month. I can't wait to go and see you all next month to go and bring you some more exciting news. But before I pass on to the next speaker, what Boris was actually speaking about within Unitex and Global Unipay's partnership is that we are using our sales division to go and do all the grunt work and to actually contact the decision makers of all these crypto coins that are on CoinMarketCap, on CoinGecko, so that we can go and provide more and more listings on Unitex and of course within Global Unipay. So there's going to be a much more solidified one-to-one integration between the two platforms, making the usability and the functionality of Global Unipay and Unitex much more similar to PayPal and Binance. And that's our goals. We want to be bigger than Binance for Unitex. We want to be bigger than PayPal for Global Unipay. But that wraps me up for the next 30 days, guys. Have a fantastic evening. I hope you go and get a lot of information out of, the rest of the speakers and the speakers before me. Till then, take care. Sharon, Ian, thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. And thank you so much, Aidan. What a great report. And don't forget to link into the social media sites as well. What you can see on the screen, maybe take a screen grab of this one. And, do follow along and follow all the exciting news. I mean, how exciting that our departments are collaborating, working together as a team. It's really wonderful. Ian, what do you think?
Oh, I love it, love it. And it just goes to show you there's so much going on behind the scenes that we don't really know about. And really, that's why it's very important for people to come along and listen to these business forums, because this is where you hear about the information, guys. We think that people are not doing much in the background. There's a lot going on, all joining and doing things together as one big family. So that's great to hear. And I'm looking forward to the gold card. I reckon it's going to be fantastic. Very good.
Yes, me too. I like that. I like the sound of a gold card. That's pretty cool. And can you just imagine, when we're hearing from our next speaker coming up with the NDE program, perhaps, there'll be some collaboration within that organization as well to be able to have lots to spend. So without any further ado, please make a note of the chat as well. The organisers have posted the links for you. You can save the chat and then you'll know exactly where to go. But our very next speaker, coming back again, the wonderful Emanuele Baroni. It's so exciting that, you know, we have dedicated people who represent more than one project, and it's really, you know, hats off to you. You're working so hard and for so long, and all credit to you for all of the milestones you've been able to achieve. But let's hear more about it. I'm excited. Over to you, Emanuele. Are you with us? Hopefully his internet is good. Oh, there we go.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much. I'm back. And now I will present the update of another project. So please, next slide. There will be an introduction of the update of the new Digital Evolution project. This is another tool which I'd like to present, and those people who still don't have their license to be a member of the NDE project, I'd like to tell you that the time will never be easy, and we want to help you. And what did we decide? License A before that cost 450 euro. We reduced this price, and I hope you will like it. You will like our decision that in addition to that, we decided to distribute the amounts in installments, 12 payments of 20 euro each. And today I can buy my license and may accumulate over time, over this time, 12 months digital rating. And this period is needed for me to get access to smart contracts. And gradually I'm paying for my license, and at the same time I am accumulating my digital rating. And at our next meeting, phone call, I will show you the front end. That is a platform where you go to sign smart contracts. There are 50 types of different contracts already prepared, and you will see how they fit different transactions. And now we are busy with recruitment and attracting of producers, vendors, businesses from Italy. Hopefully you will do the same in your countries. I understand that today cryptocurrencies and blockchain are very solid arguments and subject matters, and maybe not everyone is good at them, but I think it will be easier for us to talk, since we plan to launch our phone solution, communication solution, which was presented at one of our events, but we could not predict what we see in the world now. And unfortunately, this is because of the shortage of inputs of commodities for the production. And unfortunately, it is not always possible to find it out who has the raw materials to be used for the production of some products that are needed. In addition to that, there is another challenge. So some geographical regions are disrupted, so the economic ties are disrupted as well. And there are the logistics challenges, which of course result in price increase. And therefore, if some projects are launched, there are the risks attached that afterwards we somehow will need to increase the prices so that we can compensate for the latest trades. And in view of this latest trends and with the consent of our CEO, we are launching the new product, which is called Connection, the new era of global communication. And now I'd like to introduce to you the subscription that will cost only €17 a month. And after paying my first, second, third, and fourth payment, there will be the encyclopedia ebook of the digital world, where you will find all the topics needed for those people who would like to use the right terminology to understand better what is going on in the modern world. So the first volume will be received after the first payment is effected, then the second, the third, and the fourth. And after my registration and making a payment, my first payment, I will be sent a link and I will get access to the chat. And it will be similar to WhatsApp, Viber, Twitch, where we can have our video conferences and use the chat tool. And there you can take some notes, make some paintings, or take some notes. In addition to that, there is an embedded translation tool into 30 languages, like in Telegram, and this is the first step needed for all of us, so that we, the community of NEEW, can easily communicate with each other while discussing other projects. And now we work with the servers that will make it possible to support the work of our new network. And from the 5th of June, if it goes smooth, you will be able to work and buy a subscription to our Zoom and pay for the services you will really need after you use this platform, you test this platform, and you understand all its benefits. The platform will be used to upload the information about all those companies who would like to get access to different countries of the world, but it is not a traditional e-commerce platform, but they can simply advertise, promote their companies, their services. They may look for clients on this platform, and the middleman, those people who can provide some services, middleman services for the company from one country of the world to find a partner on the other corner of the world, they will get their commission for this. It will be a platform. It will be similar to Zoom software. It will have a chat function, and we will keep track and monitor of all those opportunities you may have and those possibilities we offer to ease your life. And we already presented this project in Kazakhstan, and I will repeat it once again, that the people of Kazakhstan are really hardworking. They take our company to success. They contribute a lot to the development of our company. And firstly, the project is being launched there, and sometime after it will be launched globally. So the new front end payment for the digital guarantees, so the new possibility of installments of 20 euro per month and accumulation of your digital rating over 12 months, and a new product. And I'm sure that you will be able to sell our new product, our new service 1 month after, and it will be of interest for millions of people. You may sell it, you may earn your commission, and it will happen quite soon. So this is my feedback, my update, and now the floor goes to our hosts.
Well, thank you very much, Manuel. Exciting times, isn't it, guys? The company's not sitting on its hands, it's moving forward and bringing out new products for us to use. And I like the idea of having our own Zoom sort of. That'd be fantastic. Our own closed network, if you could call it that. Sounds exciting, doesn't it, Sharon?
Oh, absolutely. I'm very excited about this, the potential of this particular Connexio. I love the name, and to have our own network of Zoom and WhatsApp and chats, and you know, it's just amazing. This company just continues to find new things to grow and develop, and we're all co-owners, so it's wonderful that, you know, we can all participate and become the, you know, consumers within our consumer community and get paid as well, which is fantastic. Ian, we've got a bit of a break coming up, so we're going to have a 10-minute break, and so you can quickly go and refresh yourself. Don't go too far away, because our second part is going to be amazing. We have José and Manuel coming to tell us all about what happened in Barcelona, as well as we're going to hear about EvoSchool, and the wonderful Stephanie Van Driesen is going to talk to us what's new in EvoScent. So don't go away, enjoy the videos in the break, come back, and we look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Sure, guys. Thank you.
In 2021, we took off. We've had many new people. It is you who can create your own reality.
You know you're happy? So guys, the entire world have to see this.
What is a global union company? We are more than just a payment gateway.
Dear friends, the year 2022 is the year of rapid developments.
Do you love dreaming? A dream is a projection of the perfect reality, its reflection. Our dream comes down to three universal truths: freedom, fairness, and efficiency. We, Evorich, are a marketing company based on the principle of multi-level crowd investing. It's when you're a customer, a seller, a co-owner, and an entrepreneur all at the same time. This concept paves the way to various income streams and allows you to continuously work on self-improvement. The revenue of our company last year from October 1st, 2020 to September 30th, 2021 exceeded $80 million. On the chart, you can see the top 10 best performing countries. The company's stable growth over the last 7 years has been achieved through the efforts of ordinary people who want to rediscover their life, our community's rigorous supervision over the company's operations, and available opportunities to create new investment projects. With that in mind, you have two ways to make money. The first is passive. The more people you attract and the better their performance, the higher your passive income. The second is active. It requires complete dedication. You propose an investment project and together with Evorich members, bring it to life. Over the past 7 years, with the help of our philosophy called the New Economic Evolution of the World, NEW, we shaped an entire ecosystem of such projects. You can invest in them through a global investment portfolio created by a company in our ecosystem called Ugpay Group, which pools all the assets together in one place. Returns on such a portfolio is yet another way to receive passive income. Some of the companies have already gone to the market, showing astronomical growth rates. The educational web portal, Academy of a Private Investor, the gamified business training tool, Genius of Finance, Unitex, a regulated cryptocurrency exchange, a high-speed trading platform offering secure storage of its users' data, the unique blockchain-based payment system Global Unitpay, NDE, a new word in the area of bank guarantees, basalt production and gold mining facilities in the Urals, Mining Invest, a luxury perfume brand, EvoScent, the platform for small and medium business, Ugpay, and much more. By the way, our team members don't have to go to the office. You can work from the comfort of your home and decide your working hours yourselves. Isn't that what you've always dreamed of? To realize your most daring ideas and receive passive income that will allow you to live a long, happy life. Over the past 7 years, almost 2 million users from 219 countries around the world have joined our common cause. Now, it's your turn. Become truly free with Evorich.
Multi-level crowd investing is a completely new phenomenon in the world of business and investments, which has already proven its practical effectiveness. This is a tool that opens up millions of financial opportunities for anyone and provides a chance to gain financial freedom and independence in a short time. Crowd investing derives from the word crowd, which loosely means people, and implies collective investing and offers many good opportunities, such as open investment opportunities for micro-investors, diversification of risks, and creation of a portfolio based on your own conclusions. For business, it's an opportunity to raise funds for development without depending on major investors and their decisions. Multi-level business means building your own affiliate network and being able to receive a commission from the sales in your structure from each level to infinity. Multi-level crowd investing is an excellent source of additional income that combines the best of MLM and crowd investing. Multiple income streams make this model super attractive. On the one hand, you get passive income by building your own affiliate network. On the other hand, you have additional sources of income by participating in investment projects. Thanks to a well-thought-out bonus plan and active efforts, a partner has a great opportunity to reach the desired financial result in a short time, and you don't have to invest a huge capital into the development of your business. The advantage of MLCI is its availability, the ability to earn bonuses without restrictions. At the same time, you can give it as much time as you see fit. The more actively your partners are building their own business around the world, the faster you and your team will develop, increasing sales and accordingly your income. The whole Evorich ecosystem helps you choose the most promising projects that will not make you lose your investments but will increase your income, providing for you for years to come. Multi-level crowd investing is a unique opportunity to build new economic evolution of the world, where each its supporter will be able to directly participate in the development of companies, receive passive income, and become a world-class entrepreneur and never deny themselves anything again. It is possible only with Evorich. Join now.
The new economic evolution of the world. An advanced training in financial and investment literacy. This is a global investment portfolio and the opportunity to receive part of the profits of the most profitable industries and businesses in the world. Cryptounit program and a monthly growing bonus transfers to your account. NEEW, a profitable business in the system of multi-level crowd investing. This is at least 15% of the financially educated population of the planet in the near future. This is peace, prosperity, wealth, longevity, and the health of planet Earth. We are NEEW.
We're back. We're back. We're back. That was exciting. Watching those videos brings back a whole bunch of memories for me.
I agree. You know, I feel like joining again. Can I join again? It looks fantastic. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Why not?
amazing. Like you said, Sharon, those memories, like even in India when we celebrated our 5th birthday there with all those over 18,000 partners or co-owners there. It was incredible. The Bollywood and all the excitement there was just, we got to do that again. We've got to do it again, guys. So let's get together and have a bit of fun like that. And we work hard, but we play hard too. So yes,
absolutely. Looking forward to the next event. Hopefully we'll get some announcements around that soon, but it's now our great pleasure to introduce our wonderful speaker and talk about EvoScent. And this is the most exciting product that we have at the moment. I must admit, I've fallen in love with the perfume. I wasn't a big fan at first, but once I got my presentation set, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I need more of this stuff. So let's introduce our next speaker. If we could have the next slide, the wonderful José Manuel Álvarez Rodríguez. I practiced that. Hopefully it came across good. But José is, amazing young man who is a leader of Spain and also the head of the EvoScent project. And we're going to hear all about tonight what happened in Barcelona. So without any further ado, let's go to José. Are you with us? Hopefully he's online with us.
Here we go.
Oh,
yes, I'm here with you guys. How are you?
Good. Really
I'm
good,
sorry.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry if there will be a slight delay and you probably can't hear it, but I have a sore throat, and I think our interpreters fine and they will help me out. You know, this ecosystem has created so much value for all of us, and, you know, for all those people who've stayed with us, who saw the evolution happen in our company and saw our projects, our partners develop together. Take a look at Emanuele Baroni or Ivan Poluyanchik, our blockchain guy. They've achieved incredible heights, and now they are the faces of our company, people that we can learn from. And this is the material that EvoScent stuff is made from, or Evorich is made from, and EvoScent as well. Well, if you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name is José Manuel. I'm a person who had the privilege of, learning something from this community, be part of the new economic evolution of the world, and also, learn a new way of managing my life, managing my business, and create a business that I think is incredible. It's something amazing that brings together so many people who are here with us today, or maybe who will join us in the near future. As you saw, we live in the world of technologies, the cryptocurrency markets, blockchain markets, and we all can participate in those markets and projects using different instruments. Yet I want to tell you about the EvoScent project, our brainchild, and I wanted to give you some updates, tell you what kind of money we're talking about here, because market volumes will enable us to grow as a community in the market that I think is a special market, the perfumery market. But we're not going to stop there, because the perfumery market is just a springboard for us. And by the way, that market is assessed at almost $40 billion as of the end of 2016. And we're talking about different ranges of products, like mass market products, exclusive products that affected the market so much. So how will EvoScent make it into that market? As you can see on the next slide, EvoScent for us is not just perfume. It's all about knowledge. The knowledge that people can receive through a new product that has made its appearance in the market, but it has made its appearance with the best and most advanced technologies and materials out there, thanks to the experience of professionals that we have in our EvoScent team. We have no doubts that they are using the best ingredients, the best materials that are at our hand here in Spain. And eventually those materials together will cause some very extraordinary feelings, sensation in you guys. And I think people who attended our conference in Barcelona will prove that, will tell you the same thing. And I think their impressions will last for quite some time. And they saw there where a company is going to. On the next slide, you will see that the benefits and values of our company. And you also be pleased to know that, again, it's not just perfumery for us. We're going to apply all our expertise, knowledge to developing other products. And we will focus strongly on education to know how to develop in the world of fashion and cosmetics, because those products will always be interesting. They will always be in demand. Even in the age of the pandemic, people kept using those perfumes, those products. Perfumes are like everyday, daily products, because people go take showers every day, go for a walk every day. People want to feel, fine and comfortable in the comfort of their homes. And perfumes serves that function as well. Perfume, let's say, is a booster of your current mood. For example, you might tell yourself, I would like to feel fresh today, or in love. infatuated today. And you can do that using EvoScent products. And as you can see on the next slide, let's jump to it. Yes, you will see that people who want to work with us should be able to meet those needs. And this is the mission of EvoScent. The company offers quite a lot of makes quite a lot of offers right now in the market. For example, you can join Evorich to participate in the development of the EvoScent product through its EvoScent program, which will last for 10 stages, and we already have 3 stages behind us. And during those stages, we offer EvoScent packages for a very, very reasonable price for the product itself. Plus, we have some extra bonuses added to it because we are in the Evorich marketplace. We offer education that you can use to become a EvoScent product seller, or you can become part of the company because it's a company with a bright future that the company is going for. And this is something very unique. We have an amazing direction in front of us, and we want our partners to fully enjoy it, as did our partners who were at Barcelona's event. People there were able to touch that 75 milliliter bottle that can easily take you to another world. As you can see on the next slide, people who were in Barcelona were able to familiarize better with our world and also meet a true artist, Ramon Bejar, because we want to leave a very deep mark in the world of perfumery, and Ramon Bejar is the person to go to. It's not just the mark, it's like, I'd say, a trace from the claws, metaphorical clause that we're going to leave with our brand. And it took us quite a lot of efforts, and now we've overcame some very serious logistics problems, and later you will know about, we will have some good news for our American continent dwellers, inhabitants. And here also you can see some of the works of art by Ramon. And you know what he brought to the world of perfumery? Not just the architecture of the bottles, but architecture as well. But you know what's else unique here is that every product of his is one of a kind. It's the best quality, which is key for us. And this is what EvoScent has to offer. When we were developing EvoScent, we were 100% sure that it was something that you wouldn't be able to find in the general market, maybe exclusive market. And because Ramon is simply in love with the idea of the new economic evolution of the world and would like to participate in the development of a huge community, and he's already part of Evorich, so he wanted to create something magnificent with us and also participate in the marketing structure behind it. And all of it happened quite fast. We've already reached, I think, 120 countries plus. And we simply squeezed until the last drop Ramon's experience. And if you want to put a price on it, well, I think the price will be quite reasonable considering the author behind it. And I think the full-fledged bottle of 75 milliliters can easily be priced at $250. This is the price of niche products. And also it's an opportunity to create a niche business with a lead product. And also very soon you will learn more about the next steps of EvoScent. And by the way, you still have 7 months to participate in the EvoScent program /world. That's how we call it, world, because it is an entire universe for us. This is the wonderful, precious brand that we're developing. And we have launched and are launching 8 fragrances as part of our kickoff collection that would like the entire world to familiarize with. So the first perfume is like winking to our community. You know, it's like a tribute to our community. And our ultimate goal was to have a whole gamma or a whole range of products that would help us fight for our future. And we want our events to smell of those perfumes. It's like, flirting with our brand. And we would like people to associate our fragrances with the notion that nothing is impossible. And, nothing can be achieved without love. And for example, this is why we created tantric perfume, because tantric is like love incarnate. It might seem like more towards the female inclination, but please remember that all of them are unisex. For example, Paradigma, the Fifth Element, or my favorite, Basalt, they Dynamic Gold, those fragrances have a very special place in my life, in my perfume wardrobe. Well, some of the perfumes will have more meaning and significance for you because, after all, those perfumes were created not only based on the experience of Ramon's, but also with the help of our community, where people can go to and still participate in the psychological test on our website, And we designed that test to understand what kind of olfactory tastes, preferences, smell preferences you have. So this is how we went into the market and opened the doors to so many countries. And it all gave us the opportunity to create the highest collection. That's how it's called. So this is the first EvoScent product. This is the product that everyone can already feel and smell, except our partners from Russia, because due to certain objective reasons, but we're working on it. Today, EvoScent has reached almost all countries of the world except Russia, and we already shipped our products to Florida. And from there, our products will be shipped to the entire American continent, Latin America, North America. I think it's a very good piece of news. Also, we wanted to show a video to you and also a couple of slides about our cooperation. Please enjoy. Welcome to the world of EvoScent. EvoScent is an ambitious product consisting of fragrances, luxury products, accessories, perfumery, which is a multi-billion-dollar that is an opportunity for you as well to become an entrepreneur in one of the most exclusive and profitable businesses. EvoScent started its race to become a top global leader, and you can become part of it as well. You can find your future in the world of beauty and fashion, hand in hand with the financial technologies and the internet. EvoScent is opening its doors to you thanks to the program that has different packages for business opportunities, including personal growth, networking, bonuses, and access to new future instruments, tools that help us ensure rapid development of EvoScent with the help of the highest collection, which is a high quality perfume created by the most renowned perfumer Ramon Bejar. And you can get access to the EvoScent program in the most suitable form for you. There are 10 different packages, which contains presentation sets with exclusive perfumes and 75 milliliter bottles. And thanks to the world of blockchain, you will also get different bonuses that in future will create the most favorable conditions for you, like 50% EvoScent discount, product discount, NFTs, and the opportunity to buy shares at the nominal price. And this is the right time to join the EvoScent program and to make the best use of your resources. The EvoScent program moves people forward in the entire world, and you can become one of such people. You can join the multi-million-dollar sales volume. Use that opportunity, join the EvoScent program. Visit our website, evoscent.com. Well, for us, as you can see, it's an entire world. It's an entire universe. You can see here people who had the pleasure of attending our events. And live events are offline events are very, very important for everyone. We can meet new partners, we can feel the spirit of EvoScent, see the members of the EvoScent team. And it's also an opportunity for you to become a member of the EvoScent team. And here I wanted to show you some statistics, some numbers, how our EvoScent program developed. So please notice, in stages 1 and 2, almost 20,000 packages were sold. Well, to be precise, 19,711. Those are the packages that were purchased by partners from across the entire world. And I think it's a huge luck. Also, please note that we had a golden weekend when, by the decision of our top leaders council, we offered different discounts. You see, we had 3 such golden weekends. And though all those who participated in that promotion enjoyed some very good price. Plus, remember, we had a promo when you could receive your presentation set having to pay only for the delivery. And those of you who had to wait for their packages for too long a time, you guys received some very pleasant bonuses. So you see, some of them received as many as 2,632 bonus points. So please keep them, because they will open the door to some very nice benefits. 1,967 packages were sold during the first golden weekend, and 1,300 packages were sold during the most recent golden weekend. So people who participate in this program, they need to know everything there is to know about the EvoScent product. Probably you attended our events. Probably you were at the Barcelona event. And I guess now you know why the price that we are asking is so ridiculously low. It's all because we have an agreement with Evorich that allows all Evorich members to participate in the purchase of the EvoScent packages. We have already designed our 75 milliliter bottles. They are already being produced, manufactured, and now we can move on to the production of our next product, which will be 3 oil-based fragrances, non-alcoholic. We're talking about some small bottles that you can put in the breast pocket of your jacket, or even a shirt, or the internal pocket. But you know, the entire ritual of applying perfume is already an art, very attractive. Also, on the next slide, you will see good news for India. After all, India is top 1 in the sales of this program. So thanks to Evorich and our virtual office Cryptounit EvoScent back office, you guys now have the opportunity to withdraw your bonuses. And if you offer the EvoScent package to a friend of yours or a relative or an acquaintance, now guys, those people can make a payment to the bank, local bank, and also withdraw bonuses, your commission referral fees, directly from the Indian bank to your bank account. As our friend Sharon told us, we had a wonderful event in Barcelona. On the next slide, you will see some of the snapshots, how our work with EvoScent started. Well, first of all, we introduced our wonderful team, EvoScent team. And here you can see our renowned perfumer, Ramon Bejar, Sergio Mateo, some very famous leaders that we have, such as Khalid, who came all the way from Oman. For me, Arabic countries they have a unique place in my heart because they know how to appreciate perfumery. They are true connoisseurs of perfumery because it is such an important part of their lives. Plus, we had Galina Zhukova, Lena Pipina, Maria Alejandra, Manuel Sanchez were our co-hosts. And this is yet another slide with snapshots where we're talking about the EvoScent project, the NFT technologies, the blockchain, how we can bring art and technologies together, and how EvoScent is going to go into different markets, and how you can experience personal and business development in this enterprise. And for us, it's just an incredible opportunity. And also another very interesting thing was Aroma Show. So Mary Fours invited some professional models who familiarized us with different images accompanied by different perfumes and makeup. So just imagine a model enters the hall. Meanwhile, the participants were offered blotters, pieces of paper with perfume. And meanwhile, at the same time, Mary first was describing the perfume itself. It was like being in a theater. You saw the visual image, and also you were able to feel the perfume floating in the area. And, if you concentrated hard enough, you could simply feel yourself floating along those perfumes. And also, events are a good opportunity for networking, developing your business, socializing with people. And I think it's just a wonderful opportunity to enjoy this luxury level product. And those of you who would like to get to the next level, in our office, there was a training program implemented. You see, we had a very intensive and extensive training course together with Ramon Bejar, Sergio Mateo, Galina Zhukova, Mary Fours, and also Alexander Dolin was there remotely from Ukraine online. And people, I'm sure, made quite a lot of notes, and people were better familiarized with the world of perfumery. So I suggest, guys, if you want to know more about perfumery and cosmetics, join the EvoSchool, because you will definitely know what this whole business about that so many countries already can enjoy. Now, here I would like to tell you that you can get more information every second Wednesday at 9 p.m. Moscow time. We have presentations. Sometimes we make changes to our agenda because our Indian partners asked us to shift the starting time to an earlier time, because for them it's already too late in the day. But nevertheless, you can still scan this QR code. It will take you to our social media, where you'll get all the recent news. Plus, you can get those same updates on our website as well. And dear friends, on the next slide, I wanted to show you one more video, and then I will bid adieu, and I will give the floor back to our host. But first, please watch this video carefully, because the EvoScent world does not end with perfumery. And after me, there will be Alexander Dolin speaking. Just, observe our news and see what our assistants, what kind of links they're posting. So hugs and kisses, and see you in a couple of days. It's a rare opportunity to become a co-owner of EvoScent, a small company with a big future, to create new, useful companies for the community and bring them together into one ecosystem.
A rare opportunity to become a co-owner of EvoScent, a small company with a big future. The main reason behind the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world is to create new companies that would give value to society and to bring them together into one ecosystem. Members of our community are not only customers and consumers of products and services of these companies, but they also have the opportunity to become their co-owners and share in the profits. And right now, you can take part in the birth and development of a new promising project. The new EvoScent program was recently launched, a young project created in collaboration between Evorich and renowned Spanish perfumer Ramon Bejar. The main product and pride of the company is the magical collection of fragrances called The Highest. The goal of the EvoScent program is to launch its own production of exclusive fragrances in different regions of the world and become the #1 brand in the luxury perfumery niche. Can you already feel the magnitude of this project? Do you want to be a part of it and light up a new superstar in the perfume industry and participate in the creation of a unicorn company? Today, you still have such an opportunity. You can join right now and get all the benefits. A unique chance to start your own great business in multi-level crowd investing, MLCI. Realize your most ambitious dreams in the next 6 to 18 months. Achieve the highest statuses and receive expensive gifts from the Evorich company during the next year. Start using beautiful niche perfumes from the presentation set The Highest, represented by 8 unsurpassed fragrances. Choose the fragrance from the presentation set that you like the most and make a pre-order for this prestigious exclusive perfume in a 75 milliliter bottle. As a bonus, get the best training programs and video courses in the field of MLCI business from Evorich, financial literacy and investing courses from the Academy of a Private Investor, and training in perfumery from the EvoScent Perfume Academy, and get an exclusive offer, EvoScent Points, offering a wide range of opportunities. Thousands of people have already supported this project and are realizing their goals. What about you? Follow the link in the description and become a member of the EvoScent program right now, in order not to regret the missed opportunities in the future.
Very good indeed. I must admit, Sharon, that I was really never, like you, I wasn't really interested in the perfume, but the more I did my research on the perfume world, it was very interesting. It opened my eyes to a lot of what's actually happening out there. It's incredible. It turns over billions of dollars a year, and it's growing rapidly. So I think we're in a good place, and really thank José and Galina and Ramon and his whole team to put us in that spot to be able to take advantage of the growing perfume world. It's incredible. So. And of course, Ramon there being the master, it's even better, isn't it? It's great.
Absolutely. And the whole time I was going through my presentation set, and I found a new favorite, number 8, Wealthy Spirit. It's really delightful. Evorich was my favorite before, so I've got a new favorite today. But I think they're all fantastic, and I just love them all.
They are.
Awesome. So well done. Thank you, Jose. I was just wishing that I was at Barcelona at the event because it looks so amazing. I know Shane and Villa Bose had actually attended from Australia, and Villa's looking like a beautiful model for EvoScent. I saw her pictures on there too. So it's nice to have representatives from Australia as well. Well done to those guys. But moving right along, let's go to our next speaker. If we can have the next slide, please. I've just had my dinner delivered. I don't know if you heard that clanging in the background there. So dinner's coming. But Evoschool, I'm so looking forward to getting stuck into my course. I know I purchased this one and I still have got it on my list of things to do. But the wonderful Alexander Dolin, who is the founder of the Perfume Academy, he is an expert in MLM, and we can learn a lot from him, and I'm sure he's got more and more to teach us. So without further ado, let's welcome Alexander and pass the floor to Alexander to talk about the Perfume School.
Alexander's microphone is on, but we can't hear him. Alexander will try to log out and log in again because we cannot hear him.
Wow, yes, technical issues, Ian. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite from the highest collection?
Actually, basalt.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's just something about basalt. I don't know what it is. And Evorich, of course, the number one. But yes, it's very good. Really sort of, I noticed that if you put it on, it lasts almost 2 days. I seem to, even after you had a shower that night, for instance, it's so it must be very, well, we know it's very, very good quality, of course. But, you know, the stuff you buy at the shops just doesn't last that long. And I guess you get what you pay for, especially in that area. It's a very, very, I mean, there's a lot of perfumes out there, of course. And we have a lot of celebrities marketing those. And but once again, we've got Ramon there, and that's exciting to have him there in that place. And his knowledge and his expertise and his credibility, that's a big, big thing for us. Very pleased.
Absolutely. I think most men like basalt. I'm hearing a lot of men that they're picking that one as their favorite. So it's a very manly one. I actually quite like it too. So they're all unisex and they're all fantastic, which is beautiful. But you're right about the quality. Like I've got a lot of perfumes that I've had over the years, and you know, they're just nothing like this. This is like the best, absolute best. And it just gets better and better, and I'm looking forward to, you know, the oils as well, because I really love oils. Looks like Alexander's back. Hopefully we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Back to Alexander.
Yes, hello, dear colleagues. Please use the scale of 1 to 10 to indicate how well you can hear me. Okay, so there are 10s. Apologies for these hiccups. I am in Ukraine and there are some challenges. Well, I am glad to meet a lot of familiar faces, colleagues. Thank you, José, Manuel, for the information you presented before me. My name is Alexander Dolin. I am the co-owner of the Perfumery Academy, co-owner of the Stylist Perfumer brand, perfume expert, major league member of MLM, and was recognized twice as the best coach among top MLM leaders in the Russian-speaking space. And I'd like to introduce EvoSchool to you. It started in January 2022, and the objectives of this project is to provide online and offline training events for effective business building in perfumery industry together with EvoScent brand. Create, coordinate, and conduct perfume events, presentations, masterclasses for EvoScent brand. And specifically for the project, we carry out aroma shows and aroma tastings. And we invite leaders, third-party experts in the world of perfumes, in the industry of fashion, and build perfumery literacy of the partners of our company. Together with my peer Mary Furs, we promote perfumery literacy in our community and make our partners meet professional perfumery. Next slide, please. So the training courses of EvoSchool, they are being provided to over 8,000 people. Over this time, a lot of partners studied in the academy, and at present, the trainings are provided in 7 languages, including English, Spanish, Italian, Russian, French, Hindi, and Vietnamese. And as part of these training courses, you will get to know your sense of smell. You will learn how to listen to the notes and music of perfumes. You will master a new profession, perfume business expert and a perfume stylist. You will understand the features of sales, terminology, and open doors to the perfume community. You will study the fundamentals of the aroma psychology. Learn how to manage your emotions by using fragrances. You will master skills of building teams and customer networks quickly. EvoSchool is indeed the best format of education for those who value the significance of the perfume industry and doing business in this field. Next slide, please. Coming back to the feedback, you know, EvoScent clients, those who paid for the packages from package 4 to 10, as a bonus, received access to a training course at Perfumery Academy. And you can start your training right away. To ensure that students achieve the best results from these trainings, we created closed Telegram groups where you can ask your questions, get support and assistance, and get the feedback from the mentors and the community. So you can study either taking recorded courses or online courses. So the basic course is now carried out as the recorded training, and the questions can be asked in the Telegram chat, whereas the advanced course and the professional course are being provided online. Each student of the Perfumery Academy gets the completion certificate. The basic course students get a certificate acknowledging taking the course, whereas the advanced and professional courses students get a certificate that allows them to work with perfume stores and shops and present EvoScent brand and they can work with professional bloggers and perfumery experts. Next slide. And I have a good piece of news. This is a present for summertime. There is a promotion, and you may upgrade your packages. So the first block, sales with a price of 20 units, you may upgrade it to the second training course, Expert in the Perfume Business Plus Sales, lasting 3 months. Its actual cost is 702 units, whereas from the 23rd of May to the 31st of August this year, you can buy this package by paying 300 units. And the Perfumery Club, which real price is 1,500, but now the current price is 500, or you may upgrade the basic course to the higher package. So the Perfumery Academy coaches, me and Mary, we will be employed by you for 300 units for 3 months or 500 for the entire 12 months. And I have over 20 years experience in perfumery business, and hand in hand, we will take you to this very expensive and luxury business. Next slide. And now you see the QR code that allows you to get connected, and in the chat boxes you will find links to the Perfumery Academy. But you know, perfumes go from conscious to our subconscious immediately, and it tunes you to the right moods. EvoScent perfumes are niche perfumes of highest quality. And this is a possibility. After applying this fragrance, this scent, you turn into a state of either a business person or into the state of being ready to rest, to recreate, or to the required state at this particular moment. And we, as the Perfumery Academy EvoSchool, we are ready to train you in all the basics and details of how to deal with the clients and how to run your business, wholesale selling business, and have an ongoing income through perfumery bloggers and shops, through those people who already have a well-structured business of selling perfumes. Perfumes are physical, tangible products. And in case in your surrounding, you know the people who like working with physical, tangible products, those they may smell, touch, feel, then the collection we work with is the best collection to suit this purpose. This is an awesome tool that allow you to increase the sales of your team and of yourself. I wish you all the best, very fruity life, and good luck. We'll see you quite soon.
Very interesting. What did you pick up on that one, Sharon? I actually picked up a couple of good points there.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's true. You know, the more I smell these fragrances, the more I embody them. I think if that's a word, if that's a thing. I'm learning more about perfume. I've really taken it for granted in the past, but now I'm understanding it's quite unique, and you can be a perfume connoisseur, not a snob, but what do you think? We should all become perfume connoisseurs in the perfume school. So I'm looking forward to finding some time. I'm going to block out some time and get that done. I know. So looking forward to learning more and more about it.
What I picked up there actually was there's so many avenues you can go down by going through the school, how you can wholesale it. There's so many avenues you can make an extra income out of it. So that's the unique thing about our business model, guys, is that we're not stuck in one little rut, as I say, like the old system. We're a new organisation that's giving you opportunities to go any which way you want. And by doing the education there, it could be quite beneficial for you. Very much so.
Absolutely. Yeah. And like a niche business, you know, with perfume, I think the ladies are going to love this. And, you know, you can basically work from home or anywhere in the world, and it's a business in a box. You know, I love that we continue to produce these more and more opportunities for our consumer community and our co-owners. You know, we're very, very blessed in this company organisation that continues to grow and give us opportunity. So thank you to everyone who's participated. We've still got a little way to go. We're saving the best to last now, because we have the lovely Stephanie Van Driesen. I believe she's coming to us from Malaysia tonight. She's visiting family. Are you with us, Stephanie? She's going to bring us home for the webinar tonight, talking everything Evorich and some new things too, I'm sure.
Okay.
Hi guys, it's lovely to be here. Yes, I'm coming from Malaysia today to everybody. You guys are sounding amazing, Ian, Sharon. I love how, you know, the dynamic that you guys have, and I look forward to this once a month. Absolutely. Yeah, so we spoke about Evorich and the NEEW Ecosystem earlier, and for those of you who have, you know, run the marathon with us today with all the amazing updates from all the programs and the projects that have been going on. Evorich is really the marketing company, but we're also a bit more than that. We provide education as well for new business owners with us, new entrepreneurs in the MLCI business that we have. So if you go to the next slide, I'll show you some of the amazing education packages that we have as well at the moment. So this one, some of you might have seen if you've gone into your after you've registered in our Evorich back office, you would have looked at the tab called trainings, and we've got some pretty cool flagship education programs such as this one. So this is the one where we sort of conducted this as an online course. We launched this during the pandemic, you know, when everybody was unable to really go out there and do live stuff. And we found that this is really universal. Learning in a course from your couch, from the beach, wherever you're at is going to put you in good stead, because you're still upskilling and you're still enlivening that side of you that is the lifelong learner. And Evorich Academy, which is where these courses are delivered to you from, is all about lifelong learning, all about helping you through this next stage of your business career. And as you can see, the topics here are very, very related to getting started in the MLCI business, to be able to hit your targets within the first week, couple of weeks to a month. So we've got, the format is sort of online pre-recorded training videos. We provide a workbook where you can get additional information and write down your notes, especially if you're someone who needs to put pen to paper. And we've got assignments throughout the course, and also moderators that you can speak to within our Evorich Academy who can help you through it. So if you look at the price, we've sort of put the price is at 250 units, but later on, and if you look at your training tab as well in Evorich, you'll be able to see that we've got a couple of things combined together for a bigger discount. So you might want to check that out. But this is to get you started so you can make those first sales, those first introductions, and we've got some tools as well that you can use at the same time. So the next one, if I go to the next slide, is our MLCI Pro. And this is really for people you know, who are new to our community but have some knowledge and experience doing network marketing, doing, you know, any type of business, traditional business, and you want to expand into this, you want to grow your structure. This course is conducted by some of our leaders in the company. It's also pre-recorded sessions with a workbook as well. And there are some very, very cool assignments for you to do. And we also provide you some really good support through the Get Course platform, which is where the videos themselves are hosted on. We have a moderator, and we've also got Telegram chats. We've got a lot of support for you. And the thing that I always like is that if you can't be in a classroom together physically with people, try to create one. Create your group chats, create the Telegram chats that are free to use as well. And you can see that this this course is not just only about theory, business theory for the MLCI business model that we have, which I'll explain to you a bit more for those of you who are quite new, why it's called MLCI, but we also introduce you to a lot of our core projects, as well as the mindset that you require to transform, because you know, in this changing day and age, we have to adapt even much more quicker than we have had to before, or get left behind. But the thing about education is that you can always rely on it. You know, the saying goes is that if you teach a man to fish, well, what do you guys think? Do you know that term? Put it in the comments. Because if you give, yeah, it's an old quote. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, or a woman, you feed him for a fill in the blank. So I'll just check and see how many of you guys got it right. It's a classic quote that really talks about how you need to develop a that's right, lifetime. Thank you, Bob Fordham. Perfect. Top student for today. Sharon as well. Just beaten to the punch by Bob for a few seconds. So I love that. Yeah, so the price is 500 units. And this is designed for you to take over a month, but you can do it all in a week, in a weekend. If you're someone who just consumes information, you can get it done in a day. But there are also assignments that you might want to take a bit more time on, because by doing it, that's how you transform. And you get a certificate at the end of it because we test you. Those of you guys who hate tests, there might be some anxiety going around, but you know, the thing is that we help you to succeed. We don't feed you the information necessarily, but there is a little bit of an element of challenge there, which makes it all more the worth it, I feel. You know, if we're just going to give it to you on a plate, you probably won't, I don't know, you know, people don't really appreciate something sometimes when it's too easy. So those are two of our, I would say, business school aspect of the Evorich Academy courses, but it's not just information that we've also got. We've got certain tools for your business that you can use alongside the information that you have learned. And if you go to the next slide, this really cool Evorich Smart Card that we offer as a business tool, also in your back office, go check it out, because it is a tool that will help to prospect for you. Even when you're not there with someone, it's like a business card that asks them all the right questions to see which project they're interested in. Are they interested in education? Are they interested in doing the business? Are they interested in a particular project that we have? And this is how you can start to kind of qualify your leads. Even if you're, you know, you've walked down to get some groceries and you've just struck up a conversation, or you're catching up with friends, right? Because travel is opening up now, yay! And so you haven't seen someone, you know, face to face for a while, and you can talk about what you've been doing. And as you can see, we've got the subscription model. Like, you could start off with just a month to try it out. Let me tell you that this technology, the scripts, have all been developed by the team that works with Fraser Brooks. And those of you who know him, he's social media guru, social media marketing guru. So we've really learned from the best here, and we're offering this specifically for our Evorich community. But if you want to go for the annual subscription for this tool, there is a huge discount, as you can see on the screen. But hang on, there's more. So these handle the one-to-ones. So the next slide, we've also got the tool called I Decide, and this is really revolutionary. If you're someone that has noticed that maybe, you know, just showing the business presentation to your prospects, you feel that, you know, maybe you want to have them go a little bit deeper with some of their questions without you having to put in the work as well. These are interactive presentations. The scripts have also all been, you know, really tweaked to the point where they go through a journey. You know, they put down their information, they are interacting with the screen, they can click on there's some questions for them to think about. It's a real story journey on what they might be interested in finding out more. It introduces them to Evorich, it introduces them to the mission of the new economic evolution of the world. It's quite exciting, you know, so you can be there with them while they're doing it, or you could send them this presentation. to check out what you've been doing. So it really gives them a sense of control. That's the thing I like about this one, is that they're not just a passive listener to the information that you're trying to give them. They're someone who's interacting with it. They get to click on the buttons. They get to, if they're more interested in, let's say, education or crypto, or learning about investments and financial literacy, they get to click all these buttons, and it opens up to more information for them. And videos as well are integrated. So this is a very unique product on the market. There isn't really that many other, I would say, competitors for this sort of format. And if you haven't used it yourself, I'd say you're sort of kind of missing out, because this is what can work for you as well, without you needing to do all the work yourself and having to explain, especially if you're quite unsure sometimes when you're new about what do I say first, what sort of questions do I have? So this is very hot, and it's very engaging because it's got full production values in it. So yeah, have a go with it for a monthly subscription, or save some money on the annual. So these are great tools. So you get the education and also the business tools to use straight away. So can I go to the next slide, please? So those of you who have already purchased the trainings, if you go to the training tab in your Evorich back office, we have the promo mix offers, and the promo mix, the smallest one I believe is promo mix start, and you get the Evorich Smart Card and the $1 Million Partner Training for only 50 units. So there's a huge discount on that, as you might have seen if you did your math just now, the combined amount of investment you'd have to put into these. It's really worth it, especially if you're starting out. And then there's also the promo mix, which is the business one, which gives you, as you would have seen before I came on, the Evoschool. We've combined 3 really, really awesome courses together under one package, which is the Profi Investor 3, which is the basic essential investment student education that you require. Well, I say student because it's sort of where you start if you don't really know much about the investment world, but especially to do with where things are going now with crypto and how to build a portfolio, or even where to start. That's sort of your best bet. So we've got that. We've got the EvoSchool basic programs in there as well, and also the MLCI Pro. So, and that's also going for a huge discount. So that's the promo mix. And we've got the EvoScent training packages in there. So if you've bought it, but you haven't started your learning, what are you waiting for? And remember, again, it's lifelong learning. So the best time to start is yesterday. The second time best to start is today. And share this with people people who are hungry, people who are struggling, especially not knowing how to navigate this changing world that we are right now, where inflation is going up so crazy. I was just looking at the papers from Malaysia. We have our inflation rate for real inflation's probably, the banks say, about sort of 8%, but we're probably at 15%. And that's crazy because your money is just sitting in the bank and it's going down, 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 down. So how are you gonna invest? How are you gonna train yourself up to do stuff to become a better business person? So we have it for you here. And should you need any support, we're always there. And Evorich Academy as well, we have our support team. So please get in touch with us. That's just a reminder for you. Additionally, the next slide, I'm quite excited about this because this coach is simply amazing. I have seen him in action so many times, and he's trained so many of our top leaders in Evorich for, I think, probably since we started in way back in 2014 as well. Top leaders like Armand, Mila, Annette Martinson, Andrey himself have learned from this actor, director, tutor, coach. He's also a business coach. He trains you how to become powerful as a speaker. And this is for you to use everywhere in your life, when you speak to people one-on-one, when you work in your business to grow your business, when you're up on stage. If you're in Barcelona recently, if you're here building the business, you'll know that we have the Eventi events every year as well. And a lot of those speakers that you see up there motivating you, that have achieved success, have gone through public speaking training. So I cannot emphasize how important this skill is for you to lead a team, You know, how are you going to navigate the difficult times? How are you going to navigate the crisis when everybody that you've brought with you is like, hello, what's going on? You know, how do you handle the crisis? How do you keep them motivated? How do you keep yourself motivated? All these things are touched on in the course. And there are two types of courses, so that he has just a purely theoretical course, which you can buy online. It's obviously through our training packages. It's 6 lessons online, but the one that you get one-on-one time with Igor on Zoom is if you buy the professional package, and you get 3 hour-long sessions with him, and he goes through and he checks what you've actually learned from the lessons before, and you get to work with him. He gets to masterfully correct and improve you. And Sharon herself has gone through the course as well, and Sharon's amazing, as you can tell, orator, and it helped her to go to the next level as well. So we've got a small window that we can work with him because he's quite busy. So take advantage of this as well and get yourself booked in for the professional course with him. So that's Igor for you. So next slide, I just wanted to remind you what the MLCI business is and why it's the innovative model that we're working with. And when everything started with Andrey, he not only did he want to sort of help with global distribution of wealth, but you need to have a mission, but you need to have a business model as well. And multi-level crowd investing is a combination of a couple of different business models together. It's blended and it really addresses the ecosystem. So if you go to the next slide, where the network marketing or MLM model comes in, so you've got the ability to learn through, to grow through structure, to earn passive, active income, to build your skills as a market leader, selling, and promoting products that you're passionate about, that, but at the same time, you can earn a lot of money, but if you don't have the investment mindset, if you don't have the ability to save, to financially educate yourself, and then also, where do I put that money? How do I grow it? So we've also introduced the fact that there is the investment side, the investment business aspect. And from what you've seen today, there are so many projects, and that we have, the ability to have tokens, and the crypto, all the smart portfolio, and also other things that are all related to this and growing your assets. So we've combined this, and we've been able to kind of address all the different issues that are required to bring about this new economic evolution of the world. So remember, this is innovative. This is not available in a standard business. This is not available to someone. If you go to Starbucks and you buy their coffee, you're not going to be, you can't necessarily, you're not earning anything from that purchase, from that one Starbucks coffee that you have. But if you are also a co-owner of the project, of the tokens that represent this asset, then you are also not only protecting your wealth, but you're also being able to grow it at the same time. So that's just a little reminder of what the MLCI is. So if you go to the next slide, we've also got the amazing back office full of information. As you saw, that we've got a new marketplace going on. The old one is still there, so please check your news, check the updates, send support tickets if you have anything that you need to ask for, but we're always updating it. And also recently we've introduced some educational articles, which you might have seen, just to kind of get you in the know, get you updated with trends, and finding all the news in one place, basically. And the most exciting thing, as you know, that's happening during this period of time, next slide, please, is the fact that we've got the rank promotions. And how many companies out there, especially and other networking companies or other MLCI, MLM companies, not MLCI, MLM companies out there reward you for your status rank increases? Not a lot, and I would say not the way that we do it. We go big. We love to reward the people who work hard, the people who keep believing in the mission of the new economic evolution of the world, and we want them to realize their dreams. We want you to realize your dreams, if we can, faster and quicker, and with much more glory and might than you might have expected. So I won't go too much into what the gifts are because you'll have a look at the next slide, please, about what the company is offering you as if you rank up. So for example, if you're a user now or a client, you go up to partner, so you're a partner and then you achieve consultant rank under our marketing program, you'll be receiving gifts ranging from, you know, a laptop bag, an Evorich pen, but also then you start, the higher you go, you start earning things which are even more exciting, useful to the business, and also a status of achievement that you can that you're sort of reflecting back to you with these gifts. So I'll let the video is going to play for you to get a taster for all these amazing gifts that if you're able to rank up from I think, yeah, as you can see till October today, these are the gifts that you're going to receive. And if you've already ranked up, congratulations. But we are sort of waiting till the period ends before we give out the gifts. So it's just much easier for us logistically. Yeah, so that's it for me. And I would just leave you with a couple of words just to say that don't worry about new beginnings. New beginnings are all about chaos and confusion, unless you've had a plan. And even then, plans don't always work. And be prepared to be flexible, be prepared to weather the storm, because that only makes you stronger. So with that, I'll leave you to enjoy what potential gifts you'll be able to receive as you grow your business. Thank you so much, and I'll hand it back to you guys as well. Thank you.
It's been a long way gifts. To mark the 7th anniversary of our company, we're going to give away deluxe premium level gifts to everyone who achieves a new rank or confirms their old one from the 1st of October 2021 to the 1st of October 2022. Consultants will receive a branded bag for their laptop and a premium pen from Evorich. Managers will have a great opportunity to choose between Apple, Samsung, and Hewlett-Packard laptops. Leader managers will be given branded accessories up to a certain price. A handbag for ladies, a wallet for gentlemen, from the prestigious designers Louis Vuitton or Gucci. By the way, you'll get to choose the model yourselves. It's only fair. Top managers will get a magical stay in an all-in hotel in the enchanting Maldives. Vice presidents can expect a car. They can choose between Mercedes-Benz E-Class, BMW 5 Series, or Audi A6. Presidents will get a luxury apartment, and if they have 2 presidents in the same line, they'll also get a deluxe car from Lamborghini, Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, or Porsche. To top it off, each leader who reconfirms their status will be solemnly awarded a corporate pin and a certificate confirming and emphasizing their status. Don't miss out on your chance to get the best with Evorich.
Wow, that's so exciting.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, there's so much information packed into that webinar tonight. I saw a few questions in the chat and asking particular questions about the world crew, etc. That was actually covered in the first part of the webinar, so I would really encourage you to go and watch the recording. It's all in there, Ian. What's your summary and roundup and takeaways for today's webinar?
Well, tonight, guys, what you heard tonight was a lot of opportunities, a lot of education to go with that, because if you're going to improve your life in any form, you need to learn your skills. And that's one thing about our company. That's the foundation of our company. You heard that all tonight. I actually looked at a McDonald's franchise, about 4 years ago. And this is a perfect example. Now, at that time, you had to do 12 months training, free of charge. You didn't get paid to do that. You had to go into the system and learn how to do it. Then you had to have 1.5 million Australian dollars in the bank, debt-free, uncommitted in the whole lot, just sitting there waiting. And then if you were approved and you actually went through the process, you had to commit for a minimum of 20 years. Ladies and gentlemen, what you've got in your hands here today and what we've been seeing is nothing like that. And it'll be a lot less stress, I tell you, compared to a McDonald's franchise. Don't get me wrong, McDonald's can make a lot of money if it's in the right place. They don't all have 100% success rate either. But once again, yeah, you've got an opportunity here to do whatever you like. for a lot less and their cost, I'll tell you, a lot less.
Wow, I didn't know that, Ian. I've never applied for one of those, but come to think of it, you know, we have a lot of businesses in a box here, and really there's something for everybody. So find something that you love, find your niche, and, you know, do what you love, you know, enjoy your life, and, you know, never underestimate the power of your words and the power of your intention. We've learned from our CEO, the master of dream realization. Look what he's been able to create through the new economic evolution of the world. Just imagine, you know, we saw some of our great speakers tonight that are all graduates of the Academy of the Private Investor and Evorich. You know, this is, you know, it's not limited to a few. There's plenty of room at the top. And if you want to be a leader in this community, you know, there is definitely room for you. I would really encourage you to, you know, knuckle down, do some home assignments, do some study, you know, get some knowledge and apply those skills and change your life. Here is a perfect opportunity for you. It's my pleasure to be with you tonight, Ian. I'm sorry to say goodbye because I was having so much fun.
It's great. We've got a lot of exciting times ahead of us, and every time I see all this information coming through, I just go, yes, we're on the right track. So that's great.
Yes, well, we'll endure through the hard times and, you know, unite together. Let's stay strong, let's stay focused, and together we're going to win a lot more. And, you know, we're really just getting started. So great that you could join us. We hope that you will continue to follow along. The company, I believe, has a new YouTube channel as well. So there's lots more content available. You can watch at your leisure as well. So do follow along, follow the back office. And just to simplify everything, I know everything is moving so fast. I get a lot of comments from my team, you know, saying, how do we keep up with all of these things? Just really simplify it. If social media is not your thing, don't worry. Just log in every day, read your back office news. That's all the information that you need. Stay connected to your upline and your team leader and your local leaders and your top leaders. You know, they're all working together to help you succeed. So make sure that you are winning and contributing and getting those results that we also need together. So until we meet again, follow along in the back office. You'll see a calendar of events. So you can click on the date and see what's happening any date and tune into those webinars as well. And we look forward to when we can meet with you again, and always on happier terms. So take care, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye for now.
And good night, everybody.
Listen, friend, I want to ask you something. I want to ask you what we normally forget, but it is very important. I suppose it is the most important thing you can hear from me right now. So listen carefully. Here's what I wanted to ask you to do. Dream. Dream like a child, sincerely, with an open heart. Dream as if nobody has ever said this awful phrase to you. Dreams don't come true. That's a lie. Your dreams will come true if they are yours. If you believe. If you act. Dream. Dreams inspire, dreams motivate and move to act. Dreams make you get out of bed and fill you with energy. Dreams make you happier, as you cannot dream about something bad. Dreams give you wings. Dream. The dream is your vector. A dream with faith and movement towards is a goal, and the goal is certain. It gives direction. Without a dream, you are blind, you do not know where to go. You are a flugel spinning in place, a splinter carried by the turbulent flow of life wherever it pleases. Be a ship, dream. Live consciously, live a full life, dream. It is dreams that fill our lives with meaning. Don't exist, live, I beg you. We did not come into this world to just work, exist, to fight for our place under the sun. We came to dream and thereby create. Dream, don't look back. Dream about your own, not what you are told. However small your dream is, it is yours. Make it come true and dream about something else that is important to you. Dream after dream, dream after dream. This is life, do you understand? This is what life is about. Dream, I beg you, otherwise others will dream for you. But then you will not live your life, but theirs. And you will make the dreams of others come true, not yours. Do you want this? Is this what you live for? Is this what you dream about when you were little, when you loved and knew how to do it? Listen, friend, stop. Don't run. You won't make it on time without a dream anyway. For you don't know where to run. Don't waste your time. Don't waste time at all. It is most important thing you have. I never understood how you could kill time. Stop. Remember what you dreamed about, as you did dream sometime. Dreamed that you would grow up, become successful, someone important, significant. Would become a scientist, artist, doctor, sportsman, cosmonaut. You dreamed about traveling the whole world, discovering new things, creating a masterpiece, leave a memory of yourself. Or simply, without knowing how, but dreamed that you would definitely be happy. And then, for some reason, you stopped, grew up. This world was created by dreamers, madmen. Nobody believed in their dreams. Who were told, hey, this is impossible, stop it, silly, do something serious. Everything great that we appreciate, use, take selfies in front of, was once someone's dreams, someone's impossible fantasy, someone's goal and faith. Dream friend, wherever you may be, whoever you might have become. It is never too late to make your dream come true. Think, what would you be doing right now if you were not surviving? What do you truly want? Ask yourself. People were made to discover and create. You can't want anything, not strive towards anything. It is unnatural, abnormal, do you understand? Now is the high time to start. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not from Monday, now! Start dreaming. Dream big and dream small. See yourself and the world the way you like it. Create it in your fantasies, your mind first. Draw your masterpiece. Dream, believe, act and never give up. Never, you hear me, never give up and never betray your dream. I believe in you, friend. And you should too. Start dreaming.